to show you what is quite possibly the easiest way to make a bow. You just need a couple supplies and it's really simple. You need a hot glue gun. You can also use E3000 if you'd like, but I prefer to use a hot glue gun. Also 2 pieces of ribbon that are exactly the same length. Something for your centerpiece if you choose. A lighter to heat seal our ends. And then just some craft wire. I'm using a 24 gauge wire, so that works pretty well. Now the first thing we're going to do is just take our piece of ribbon and fold it together just like a loop. Just bring the ends together. You don't even really have to heat seal the ends. You can if you want to. Put just a little bit of glue across there. If you're making these to sell, I definitely would heat seal the ends. And all you do for that, just with the quick pass of a lighter, there you go. That's all you need to do. So those ends are sealed and they won't fray. Alright, now we're going to do the same thing with the other one. Just a bit of glue, bring it together, both ends to form a circle, just overlapping just a bit. Now we have 2 pieces of ribbon that are perfect circles. Okay, now this is the tricky part. What I like to do is just offset that center just a little bit, okay, just so it's not in our way, and bring it together, and then just pinch it together. See what I've made there? Just pinched it together, but I off-centered that just a little bit so it doesn't get in our way. And now we're just going to pinch that. Just make some pinches, like 1 or 2 pinches, just squeeze it together. Doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, now we're going to do the same thing with this one. I like to make sure that my bad side is on the same side so we don't see that in the finished product. Just bring that together and I'm just pinching it together right there. Okay, just make sure that the loops are even. Just put your finger through and make sure that they're exactly even so that you have the same size sides on both sides of the bow, same size loops, okay? Now you're gonna hold that and just take a piece of your craft wire, or you can even use, if you don't want to use wire, you can even use a thick upholstery thread. And I'm just going to move my fingers from the center. And I'm going to wrap that really well right around the center. Just wrap it nice and tight. And cut off the excess. Just make sure that if you're using wire that you just push that into the center so that it doesn't poke out and pinch your little girl in the head. And then just make sure that your loops are all even. Okay, just put 2 fingers in, look, they're perfectly even. See that? Or you could just look at it and see. Now look at how fast and easy that was. I think anyone can do this. If you're starting to make bows, this is the one that I'd go with. Now what you can do is a couple things just to put something in the center. You can actually make another bow just like this but a little bit smaller and put that on top, or you can layer, you know, another bow right on top of there. There's plenty of things that you can do with this. Or you can take some flowers. Let's see, I have just some extra flowers here, and you could put a flower design right there in the center. There's a lot of things that you can do with this bow. I think I'll do a couple flowers. So all we need to do is just put a little hot glue in our center. Just using a little bit will really go a long way. And you could always fluff these up if you want. Okay? Put another flower piece right down in there. Look how beautiful this is and so simple. And then we'll put this piece right in the center. Alright, I'm going to hold that all in place while I fluff up these loops. Okay? You want them nice and fluffy. You don't want them to sit flat. So we're going to fluff them up just like that. And then we're going to grab some stiffen stuff. I love this. Okay? All you need to do is just spray just a little bit, and then it will help your hair bow to stay in place and stay nice and fluffy and stiff. You're all set.